Can anybody here identify with stress? Just the two of us? Okay. We all feel stress. It is a biological reactions that our brains produce. And what's stressful to one person may not be stressful to another, which also means that we can control our reaction to stressful situations, and what we think about plays a big part in it. First, I want to clarify that there are different kinds of stress, but today I want to focus on the most common type, and that is called acute stress. We tend to develop this kind of stress at home or work when we're overwhelmed. And even though all stress is event-based, it can also be triggered by reactive thinking and negative thoughts. So what you're focusing on matters. Are you constantly focusing on negative things or thinking too much about the past or the future? Let me give you a case scenario of what I'm trying to say here. Let's say you're at the office working, and out of the blue, you start thinking about this project that you have coming up and how your boss is going to react to it. All of a sudden, you switch your mind from the present moment and from what you were doing into what the future may hold. And with this comes all the thoughts that generate the stress response. You see how it works? So what you want to do is learn. This means that we can learn how to control the most common type of stress by regulating what comes into our minds. And here I want to share with you some practical ways that can help you manage it better. The first one, set reasonable expectations in your daily life. Being busy sometimes is inevitable, but when you start taking more than you can handle, you're only bringing stress and even anxiety to your life. So learn to say no to the extra work that you know you cannot handle, or to add another appointment to your already full calendar. And don't be a people pleaser. Also, finances, don't take on more financial responsibility. Finances are one of the biggest causes of stress these days. So if you don't need it, if you don't really need it, don't get it, don't buy it. Give yourself a break to relax and recharge. Daily stressors can creep up on you before you know it. So treat yourself with one relaxing activity a day, anything you enjoy. It could be going for a walk or listening to music, taking a bubble bath, whatever it is. Taking time for yourself is crucial for managing and preventing stress. Put the problems in perspective. Maybe you're disappointed because you didn't get the promotion you were expecting at work, or money's a little tight this month, but take a step back and ask yourself, is this really going to matter in 1 year from now or in 5 years from now? If the answer is no, take a deep breath and try to keep moving forward. Putting problems in perspective is essential for managing stress. Also, be grateful. When you're being grateful, you're not focusing on the negative. We know that with negative thoughts come negative emotions. But when you're being grateful, you're actually focusing on the positive side of things. You're being optimistic, and the emotions will follow. And how can you be more grateful? You can jot down 5 things for the day that you are grateful about. It could be your health. It could be your family. Also, be creative. It could be a nice sunset or a quiet time at work, whatever it is. Allow yourself to feel good about these things. Be and feel grateful for them. Don't just take them for granted because they're not. Accept those things beyond your control. Some circumstances are simply beyond our control, and we have to learn how to accept them. Fortunately, you do have control over your reaction to stressful situations. Also, be willing to accept emotional support, moral support from others. This is definitely going to help you manage it better and go through it better. Try to get some regular exercise every day. Exercise is actually one of the best ways for managing stress. It can help you with both the physical and the emotional effects of stress. So consider adding a fun activity to your routine. It could be cycling or a dance class, Zumba, whatever it is. Exercise is the best way, one of the best ways for getting rid of stress and negativity. Open up to people and express your feelings. If something's bothering you, don't keep it to yourself. Talk to someone you trust, like a friend, a family member, even a member from your church if you belong to one. And even if you're not looking for specific advice, just by talking about it helps you put things in perspective, and it can help you process it better. And finally, resolve issues before they become crisis. It's human nature to want to avoid uncomfortable situations and confrontation. But if you're concerned about a brewing situation, try to address it early before it becomes bigger, more stressful for you, and harder to handle. Problems are always easier to manage when they're still small and before they turn into full-blown crisis. We all feel stress. It's impossible to avoid it at all times, but it is possible to keep stress under control by learning how to put things in perspective, staying focused in the present moment, and by keeping a positive attitude. Let's never forget that you are not what you feel. And even though you might not have control over everything that comes your way, you do have control over how you react to it.